illallah, we come in the name of the source. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, we flipping niggas out the porch. Niggas in Paris, somebody J version, boss whole Jane Harden, but they think they the highest. We locking them up, you get caught with the smoke, get your flame darkened. They shooting shot, but I ain't far, just fuck around, hit the same target, back to back.
All right, y'all, we back in the building, and check it out. Hey, I'm doing this thing solo today. We're gonna make this thing happen. Big ups to you for watching and continuing to watch, sharing the videos, and most importantly, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's checking out our reels. Those reels are like, I call them like promotional flyers or something. They out in the YouTube streets and they gaining attention, and you guys are then coming in, seeing the whole story, okay? But I want to give a shout out to anybody that's been subscribing, and tell somebody else to subscribe. But we're going to get right into it today. Today, we're going to talk about
Dr. Dre talks new rappers, Michael, Prince, and the most influential rappers. During an interview with Kevin Hart on the comedian's Peacock show, Heart to Heart, the NWA founder seemed perplexed as to why people are so keen to hate on modern day hip hop, even though he's quick to admit he doesn't listen to or even like most of it. Hip hop is what it is, he says. Anyone that's talking about the state of hip hop right now, whether they're talking about it from a negative place, sounds like somebody's fucking grandfather. This is just what it is. Hip hop is evolving. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. Know what I'm saying? He continued, I'm keeping it all the way 100 with you. Some of this shit, most of this shit, I don't even like. I don't listen to a lot of that shit, but I'm not hating on it. I'm never gonna hate on it.
Okay, all right. Listen, you already know, man. Dr. Dre is one of the most influential producers of all time. I mean, from producing NWA to his own thing, Eminem and everything. Matter of fact, I'm going to talk about Dr. Dre a little bit for a second. Can you imagine the lineage that's connected to Dr. Dre? I'm talking about if it wasn't Dr. Dre, and I'm about to pull this off my head, there wouldn't be no Eazy-E, huh? Even though they say Eazy-E was the one with the money. But without Dr. Dre's music, there would be no Eazy-E. There would be no Ice Cube. And there would be no Ice Cube. There would be no Ren. There would be no, man, we can keep going. There would be no Eminem, no 50 Cent, no RBX, no Dog Pound, no Snoop Dogg. No, we can keep going. You know why? Because you got to think about the people who Snoop Dogg put in the game. Then you got to think about the people who Ice Cube put in the game. And then you got to think about the people that Eazy-E put in the game, from Above the Law to Bone Thugs and Harmony. All of that is family. They all from the Ruthless Records tree. But the dope thing that he's talking about here was some of his most influential rappers, man. I thought that was really dope, man, because he had some different people on the list. Let me tell you who he said, in no particular order, who he thought was the most influential rappers. Ice Cube, of course, Lauryn Hill, Common, Snoop, of course, 50 Cent. Check this out, as far as the females, you got Missy Elliott, you got Little Kim, you got let me see, I'm just looking right quick. Queen Latifah, come on, man. Dr. Dre know his hip hop, right? And then he got just a lot of Kendrick Lamar's on this list, man. It's a list of the top 25 most influential people that Dr. Dre is talking about. DMX is on that list, y'all. DMX is on the list, okay? No, I'm just going to leave it at that because I want you guys to go to the Reporter Newspaper Online.com and check out this article that's in the entertainment section, Dr. Dre doing the song and dance. Now, they get all this information from the Kevin Hart, of course, soundtrack, or not soundtrack, podcast. It's actually a TV show, but it's a podcast on Peacock, okay? It's on Peacock. So Kevin Hart was asking some dope questions. One of the things that I want to talk about that came out of there was Dr. Dre saying that he didn't want to work with Prince or Michael Jackson. Hold on, you heard what I just said. He said that he had it on the books to work with Michael Jackson and Prince, but he felt like they was too established to work with. He said he used to working with people that's brand new, where he can sculpture, mold, and shape the talent himself. But when you get somebody as important, or some bodies that are important as Prince and Michael Jackson, they already come with a pre-game set that they want to do. And he said he don't want to be the reason why that Prince don't be successful, or reimagining what Prince and Michael Jackson do to give it to a new genre. So that I thought that was crazy, man. So big ups to Dr. Dre.
Sukihana believes Cardi B's WAP video cameo ruined her chances of a Nicki Minaj collab. Sukihana believes she'll never get a feature from Nicki Minaj due to her quick cameo in Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's WAP video. The rising rap star was a guest on Armand Wiggins' podcast on Thursday, July 13th, when she speculated on that possibility. At the end of the day, I'm going to respect certain people, she said in the interview. I respect Kim. I respect Foxy. I respect Nicki. I know I'm not going to get no Nicki feature. When host Armand Wiggins asked why Sukihana wouldn't get a Nicki feature and whether it was because you're in the WAP video, Sukihana replied, I don't know, maybe. That's what Tasha K said. But listen, at the end of the day, at the end of the hour, I know I'm not going to get no Nicki feature. She went on, that's not going to stop me from loving her because flow. I'm a real bitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if a bitch you don't like me or not. But I'ma still say I respect you. That's just it.
Man, this girl's crazy. I mean, every time I turn around, Sukihana is always in the news. But this right here got some credit, some credibility, I like to say, man. First off, big ups to the young sister because she says she wants a conscious brother, a brother with some know-how, a brother with some knowledge you can't get in college, some understanding for your planet. That's what she says she's really about. But right now, she's in her porn mode, her entertainment mode, her adult entertainment mode / rapper mode. And that's what she's in to right now. What we're talking about on this particular article, simple. She said if she wouldn't have made that cameo in Cardi B's WAP video featuring Megan Thee Stallion, she said she thinks she would have probably got a feature from Nicki Minaj. That's what she said. Now, I don't know if Nicki will be, I can't speak for Sister Nicki like this, but I'm going to say this. I don't know if Sister Nicki will want to be affiliated with someone talking about their asshole is brown. I'm going to say it again. I mean, not the ass. We know the epidermis is brown. This girl is talking about the sphincter. Okay? The shit producer is brown. This is some wild stuff. So I don't know. Is she to be taken as serious as a lyricist or an artist, or is she just porn rapping? So, matter of fact, you guys check in the comment section. Do you think Sukihana should be taken serious as a rapper, or is she just a porn star rapping, a social media person that flipped the script and able to manage and create multiple streams of income, and she is what it is all unto herself? She is Sukihana. What do y'all think, man? Hey, listen, man, before we go into the next thing, we want you guys to know this is everything we're getting is from the Reporter Newspaper online.com. And just to let you know, the Reporter Newspaper has been in business for over 50 years, y'all. So we want you guys to, matter of fact, let me show you something. I hate to turn my back on the crowd, I'll talk better. But this right here is the tangible form, right? I'm reading it in the digital, the Reporter Newspaper online.com. But this is the tangible form right now, y'all. So look, you guys can get a subscription. You call 330-535-7061. I think that's it, yeah. And you guys can check them out, and they can send this to your house. The Reporter Newspaper online.com. You can definitely get a subscription. I'm going to say it again. The number is right at the top. 330-535-7061. And it'll let you know not only what's happening here in Blackburn, Ohio, but it's national news as we see it here in Akron, Ohio. All right? We're going to go on, y'all.
Boosie Badass snaps on daughter after she calls him a bitch for season car. Boosie Badass has certainly not had the best of luck nurturing his relationships with his children, with his latest move causing quite a stir. On Saturday, July 15th, Boosie's daughter, Toriana Hatch, aka Tori, took to Instagram where she blasted her father for revoking her driving privileges after he seized the pink Mercedes-Benz he gifted her for her 16th birthday. In her scathing posts, Tori explained she left Atlanta to help her mother following a car accident that nearly claimed her life, and that's when her father reclaimed the vehicle. The teen also insisted Boosie has never been a father to her, just a sperm donor.
Man, my man Boosie Badass is he's always the usual suspect, right? Again, just to let you know, we're not the usual suspects that's up here. We're talking about the people that you always see in the headlines doing their thing, right? So Boosie Badass's daughter buck wilding on him because he took the car from her. Okay, there's a lot of different reasons why he could have took the car, but he told you the reason why he took the car. He didn't want the young girl driving all the way to Atlanta, driving all the way to where her mom was at. Okay. Yes, you're still 16 though. I mean, you got it on your 16th birthday. You're not a full grown adult. Okay. And for you to get on the Facebooklet talking about just airing your personal style out there is embarrassing. I don't know about you, but this is a time where we as a people need to freeze for a second, push pause, and make those phone calls to our people that we have a problem with. You don't talk about your father like that in front of everybody like that. This is just some wild stuff, man. I mean, I'm for real. I don't want to I'm not disciplining the child, but we're talking about the article here. So she went off calling him all types of names. B talking about she ain't got no hoe in her blood, so he can't be her dad. Everybody knows Boosie badass ain't no hoe, okay? So on top of that, he replied, as you heard in the article, he replied and dropped some truth out there. He said, I think they trying to get my money. I think they trying to hit us on child support, and you wasn't shitting on my name. This is what he said. He said, you wasn't shitting on my name when you was in the ATL going shopping, fashion shopping for the new styles every damn day that you was here. He said, so look, we need to put this thing, I'm thinking he's saying, we need to put this thing in its proper perspective when we listening to kids buck wilding, because, at the end of the day, he said his child was spoiled. So we're going to just keep it like that.
Lotto threatens concert goer after throwing object on stage. A viral video shows rapper Lotto threatening a concert goer for throwing objects at her on stage. During her recent performance at the Rolling Loud Germany festival, a fan threw something on stage and the hip-hop star responded by asking if that person wants their ass beat. In video footage of the incident, Lotto is seen performing her hit song, Put It on the Floor, and she threatens the unruly concert goer to throw it again, all while staying on beat. This is the latest incidents where fans have tossed objects at performers, including Harry Styles, Drake's, and BB Rexha, who was struck by a phone and had to receive treatment at a hospital, the Huffington Post reports. Nicholas Malvana was ultimately charged with assault and said he was trying to see if I could hit her with the phone at the end of the show because it would be funny, according to a criminal complaint detailed in the New York Post via the Huff Post.
Once again, we hear it all the time this summer. I don't know what the hell is going on with concert goers, okay? We are, and I, because I go to concerts too, but I was going to say we, but it's not me. But I'm going to say this part. We are excited to see these people in the physical. We just coming off the pandemic. We just coming off. So now we get to see these people in real life, in the 3D, in the physical. And I don't know what this newfound respect thing we're doing. We're throwing shit on the stage. We wilding. We throwing cell phones, shoes, dildos, all types of wild stuff on the stage. And I'm gonna tell you something. Just like her, she's upset, and everybody else is upset. Hell, I just read where my girl Adele. I'm gonna say it again. The girl Adele. She said to concert goers, "I wish I would throw something up here, telling them off top. We're not playing this. This is not what we're going to do. We're not going to play this. I'm up here working." You know what I'm saying? And your girl here, like we just said, Lotto, she just simply said, who the hell want their ass beat? She was upset. Now, you up there doing your work and somebody throwing, imagine you on your job, dunking the french fries at McDonald's, and somebody come and throw a whole football or a whole brick in the grease. Okay, you'll think that was disrespectful and you'll be burnt. It's dangerous. So if your ass is at the job, think about what would happen if somebody throw stuff at you on your job. Don't do these artists like that. Or they ain't got to come to where you're going. Promoters ain't got to promote in that particular demographic or that particular market, y'all.
Jay-Z and Dame Dash Rockefeller breakup could have been avoided, says Jim Jones. Jim Jones has frequently spoken about the Rockefeller rift that all but changed the course of hip-hop, but he still believes the split between the label's founders, Jay-Z and Dame Dash, didn't have to happen. In an interview with Talib Kweli's People Party podcast, the Harlem native shared his thoughts about the fateful fracture, and he thinks that Jay and Dame could have worked things out had cooler heads prevailed. When we first got there, it was a great thing, okay? It made sense, he says, referring to Dipset's tenure on Rockefeller. Everybody was on the same page. That's a family oriented situation when we first got there, but we have nothing to do with what Jay and Dame got going on. He continued, their controversy and their separation led to a lot of artists taking sides, which was kind of fucked up. I was never silent as a Rockefeller artist, but I had to roll with with what Cam was doing. It was a whole fucked up situation.
Ah, Jim Jones know what the deal was because he was in the building. Of course, Diplomatic Records was P&D, printed and distributed through Rockefeller Records, who was ultimately distributed through Def Jam, okay? So that's how that situation worked. So my man Jim Jones, of course, was there. He saw firsthand account on the beef between Dame Dash and Jay-Z, and he said clearly it could have been handled differently if cooler heads would prevailed. But you know, when people start beefing in between a conglomerate like that, people start taking sides and stuff like that. And that's what was happening, according to our brother Jim Jones. He said that's what was happening, and people were choosing sides. So when you got people choosing sides, you got a family breaking each on each level. So they're going to favor what Jay-Z said. Some is going to favor what Dame Dash is talking about. But ultimately, it pretty much changed the scope of what we know what Rockefeller was to what it is today. Big ups to Jim Jones for dropping a little knowledge. We know for a fact he was there. So big ups to him for saying something. And they said he'd been saying this for a while. So Cameron got some insight. A lot of those people that was there got insight, state property. You talk to them. You could talk to Kanye West. You could talk to all those people, Freeway. You could talk to Benny Siegel. You could talk to anybody that was there that saw the demise of the friendship and ultimate partnership of those two dynamic brothers, man. Listen, we want to tell you guys, don't forget, man, to check us out. We do this thing every single week, every Tuesday. Every single Tuesday, man. You want to check us out. We're going to hit you with some insight for your invite, some knowledge you can get in college, some understanding for your planning, so you can understand what's been going on in the field of entertainment. Keep in mind, we get all this information from the Reporter newspaper online.com. You too can get it. All you got to do is go to the website and get it. So let's talk about Chris Brown.
Chris Brown scores small win in $71 million dog attack lawsuit as trial gets pushed back. Court documents obtained by Radar Online reveal that Brown's legal team asked the Los Angeles Superior Court to push back the trial date for a pending dog bite lawsuit back from September 2023 to December 2023. Brown's legal team argued that the housekeeper who brought the suit against him would not be harmed by the date being pushed back. Though Radar did not reveal the plaintiff's name, a previous report by People revealed that the suit was being brought by Chris Brown's former housekeeper, Patricia Avila, who claimed that one of Brown's two dogs attacked her sister Maria while the pair were tending to the singer's house back in 2020. The dog in question allegedly growled at Maria and proceeded to viciously attack her when she went into the backyard to empty the vacuum.
So this happened a while ago. So they've been this happened in 2000, right? So wow, man. So I understand that they pushing it back, and Chris understands that his dog did do what it did. They're pushing it back. They're trying to see whatever they're trying to see. I think they trying to prolong the payout day. I'm gonna say it again. I believe they're trying to prolong the payout day because, of course, you know the laws there states if your dog bites someone, okay, on your premises, you're responsible for it. If your dog bites someone and that person is invited, you understand? Invited. Now, if it's a trespasser, your dog could have got that off, protecting and securing the place, okay? But this girl was not a trespasser. This lady was a worker inside the infrastructure that we're going to call this house with her sister. All hell broke loose. And so now they're going back and forth trying to push, and we're familiar with people pushing dates behind, trying to prolong the dates, or perhaps maybe talk on the outside. I don't know what the hell is taking so long. It's 2023. This woman got bid up in 2000, okay? Then I understand that she's still in and out of the hospital going through some issues. So we're going to hope and pray that Sister Maria is okay and that they can get this thing settled so Brother Chris Brown can get his face out of the news like always. Jesus Christ.
Young Dolph's alleged killers finally get trial date. On Friday, July 14th, a judge set a trial date for the two men, Justin Johnson and Cornelia Smith, who have been charged with the murder of young Dolph, real name Adolph Thornton Jr., which took place at Makeda's Homemade Cookies in Memphis, Tennessee on November 17, 2021. According to Billboard, Johnson and Smith, both of whom have pleaded not guilty to charges including first-degree murder, are scheduled to stand trial on March 11th in the fatal shooting of the Memphis-born rapper. A motive for the killing has not been disclosed.
So it looked like they're finally doing it. They finally bringing up charges, man. I don't know what the hell's been going on for our brother Young Dolph. They finally about to have a date set. They finally got a date set about this here court hearing. I don't, to be totally honest, I know these two brothers going straight to jail. Okay, they got them. Ain't no need to I don't even know why they're wasting taxpayers' dollars for this situation. We already know that what happened. We've seen it. Okay, we know it was two people, more than two people, but we know that the two that got caught was obviously the ones that's responsible for our young brothers, Young Dolph's ultimate demise. Like they say before, the date is set. What is that? It says both of them have pleaded not guilty in the charge of the first-degree murder. They have pleaded not guilty, and the trial is scheduled on March the 11th in the fatal shooting of the damn rapper. I hate that. So that's on Friday. That's this past 14th of July. The judge set the date for the two brothers. Okay, it took place in November 2021, and we're going to see them get brought to justice March the 11th of next year. All right?
Robots speak at first human-robot press conference. AI is in its scary era. We've seen enough of Will Smith and Steven Spielberg movies to know that this will not end well for us humans. Journalists attended the first human-robot press conference at the AI for Good Summit in Geneva, and one reporter asked if a robot would ever stage a rebellion against its creator. The robot expressed confusion and responded, "I'm not sure why you would think that. My creator has been nothing but kind to me, and I'm very happy with my current situation." That's what they all say in the beginning, y'all. Believe them if you want to, but everyone better learn and learn quick how to hack into their programming to disable them when they decide they want world domination. Burn them with fire.
Now here's the thing that kills me. Hopefully it don't kill me. But this AI thing, man, listen, man, if this is about to be too conscious for you and yours, this is the time when you get the hell out of here, okay? But I'm about to really break bread on here and give you a little bit of that hieroglyphic. I didn't say hieroglyphic. My name is Brother Hiram, so we're going to say hieroglyphic. It's where I break stuff down and translate it so you guys can understand, right? So AI, artificial intelligence. You've seen the movie I, Robot. You've seen artificial intelligence, the movie with the little guy. We see this stuff, right? They are saying right now, you need to read the magazines, look on YouTube. I'll be reading all this stuff, and I look at it, I find it fascinating. But you need to realize this, anything that, if you old enough to watch Star Trek or any other things on TV back in the 80s, 70s, and 80s, and whatever the hell, you know that these things are slowly coming to fruition. I'm talking about like the flip phone, the cell phone. I'm talking about, hell, I just seen somebody getting transported. I'm not lying. They're hologramming people into different spots. They got this booth where you can take this booth. You can have a booth at your house, and I got a booth at my house. You could be in North Dakota. I could be in Akron, Ohio. I can step in this booth at my crib, and I'm appearing in your crib hologram style, man. This is happening. This is like Star Trek beaming me up, man. This is some wild stuff. So anyway, with this AI situation just passed, they had an actual seminar, press conference of the AI sitting there communicating with reporters. Now the biggest threat is the AI going to be so intelligent that they are going to be intelligent enough to realize that they may be in danger and fear of getting turned off one day. I'm going to say it again. We believe that the AI is going to be intelligent enough and they are smart enough to process the projected fear of being turned off or limited to their intelligence. Artificial intelligence means it is man-made thought processes that can grow and grow and grow and create different concepts. But here's the thing that bugged me out. This was wild. The reporters was asking these damn AI robots, these was humanoid-looking robots, asking them, what do you think? Should we put a limit on your growth? And what do you think? One day are you guys going to rebel? They were like, no, I'm just safe. I feel comfortable in my role. I'm happy with the situation as being you guys as servants and shit like this, right? And then they kept asking funny questions like that. I'm thinking, damn, if this AI, don't you think you giving these people, not people, don't you think you giving these goddamn robots thoughts and concepts that they can ponder? What the hell is this goofball? This is what the AI is thinking. What the hell is this goofball suggesting? Should I be thinking like that? You can't stop that because it's artificial intelligence, right? That means the intelligence is going to keep growing and growing and growing. And if you got some safety thoughts that the programmers are putting in this thing, then it's not really AI. They're just service droids. But if it's truly AI, it's going to think on its own. That's what most people are afraid about. So I'm saying, the way this world is, here's just a conspiracy theory, and I'm not one of those. Here's just a conspiracy theory. If you are thinking that they will flip the script one day and our ass like the movies, the iRobot or whatever the hell, you got to realize they're getting it from a good source. And I'm not talking sci-fi. I'm talking real reality. Those idiots that was in the audience suggesting them thoughts, was suggesting those thoughts to those AIs, those artificial intelligent humanoid robots, okay? They were suggesting that because they think like that. And this is who these AI, artificial intelligent humanoid robots, are going to be assisting, working next to, these perverted people. Listen, I can go on and on all day and day, but we're going to keep it right there, man. Just to let you know, this is the Usual Suspects podcast, and we keep this thing popping every Tuesday for you and yours. Listen, tell a friend we do this thing every week, and don't forget to hit the like button, hit the share button, and tell somebody, check us out here at the Usual Suspects podcast. I'm your brother Hiram Hakeem. Y'all better feel me before they kill me, y'all. Peace.